All right, so today I'm going to show you some experimenting I did with the Born Pretty magnetic powders, and they're item number 39605, and I got three of the colors, and I'm playing around with two of them here today. The one on my right here is number 2, and the one on my left here is number 10. And I tried various methods to make them work with regular polish because I don't use gel, and that's how these are originally meant to be used. But I figured there's got to be a way to figure out how to use these with regular nail polish. And so it was surprisingly difficult to get the magnetic effect to show up. Um, there's you can pigment stamp with them and they work great. You can apply them over the nails and they look great, and the shimmer comes out, the duochrome effect comes out. But getting the magnetic portion to come out is really difficult. I tried stamping with them. I did several things and it just didn't work. The only thing that I found that worked is to mix it with clear nail polish and to apply it on the nail. So I'm going to show you what I did. I poured some clear nail polish into here already, and I'm going to need a little bit more. And I'm using the Wet n Wild Clear Nail Protector, which is what I also use for decals as well. It's a good clear polish that's also cheap, and it keeps decals pretty pliable. So I have quite a bit in there because I'm doing all 5 nails. And what I'm going to do is just take this little scoop and put about a scoop. I'm just really eyeballing it, so it's not an exact measurement. It's just a convenient way to do that. And I am just going to mix this in. And I'm doing it in a lid of an old water bottle. These aren't recyclable, so I save a few of them to use for these purposes, since you have to throw them away anyway. So, and it's a lot easier than having to clean some other reusable surface for this purpose, for these kinds of purposes. Now, the hard thing is getting the powder to mix in evenly, not create bubbles. I mean, basically, this is sort of a pain in the butt method to do. I'll show you the final effect, which on the test nail I liked, but I'm not so convinced that this whole method is worth the trouble it takes, to be honest with you. So okay, so I think that's about mixed well enough. I'm gonna brush off my brush because I don't want any clumps that might have been on there. And on my nail, I have my nails prepped with a coat of black. And I'm just going to lightly okay, that's one coat. And you can see even without the magnetic effect. These are really pretty duochromy shimmery pigments, and they do look pretty when you pigment stamp with them, but I really wanted to try to get the magnetic effect. Okay, and so that's the first coat, and I think you can see the duochrome come out. It's sort of a teal and a purple there. Okay. And so now what I'm going to do is apply a second coat to get more of the magnetic powder onto here, because I feel like one coat wasn't enough to get the magnetic effect. Okay, I'm gonna move these away. All right, and the magnetic portion happens with the top coat. So I'm using my really big bar magnet that I got off Amazon. You can use whatever magnet you want, but I just like how strong and easy to use and easy to hold this magnet is. So and I counted out 60 to myself there, and you can see the magnetic effect showing up there. The longer you hold it, the stronger the magnetic effect will be, obviously. And I like to get a nice line there, and if you hold it as the quick dry top coat finishes drying, it's more likely to hold the pattern instead of dispersing before everything fully dries. But anyway, and there you go. There will be a second part to this where I also pigment stamp with the other magnetic powder as well if you want to see that portion. Thanks for watching.